Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers. Nikki's plan blows up in her face. This week, on Y&R, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, asked her husband, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, something that shocked him. Her request was that he allow her to see Jordan Howard, Colleen Zank, wherever he's keeping her. Reluctantly, Victor agreed to let Nikki, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, pay Jordan a visit. But he insisted they take one of his guards. This week, the ladies show up to confront Jordan on Young and the Restless. They bicker back and forth and Nikki declares that Jordan will go back to prison and rot in a cell. But of course, Jordan has something up her sleeve. She has a vial of a lethal toxin that she planned to use on Nikki and Victor. Soon, Jordan ingests the toxin, declaring that it's her way out and she will not go to jail again. Nikki, Vicky, and Claire are dumbfounded and unsure of what to do next on Young and the Restless. Later, most of the Newmans stick by Claire as she struggles to form a connection with them. Meanwhile, her cousin, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, refuses to accept her into her family. And there's no way she will let her be Harrison Locke's, Kellen Enriquez, new nanny. Then, she presents Claire with a challenge. Later, Victor puts Summer and her dad, Nick Newman's, Joshua Morrow, loyalty to the test. No doubt, it pertains to Claire. And the Newman family may soon be torn apart. Later, this week, on Young and the Restless, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, has a run-in with his sister, Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, and the encounter leaves him troubled. Indeed, it looks as though Ashley is suffering from dissociative identity disorder, It appears she has several alters that are battling each other. Ashley wants her ex-husband, Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, out of her life. However, her other personalities have other ideas. Ashley has a history of mental illness and has suffered a breakdown before on Young and the Restless. Her family is beginning to worry about her. And Billy might be the one to take action. Soon, he may turn to his brother, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and insist they try to get their sister the professional help she needs. Elsewhere on Y&R, Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, believes she's the reason her son, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, has OCD. She blames her own mental health issues for Connor's problems. She wants nothing more than to get him the help he needs. However, she may end up pushing him away in the process. Also, she and Connor's father, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, disagree on how to move forward with their son. Then, on Thursday, March 21st, and Friday, March 22nd, Young and the Restless will be preempted for CBS Sports coverage of March Madness. Y&R is heating up. Don't miss a minute to see what Nikki Newman does about Jordan on the CBS chambers of the Newman estate. The air was thick with tension, each heartbeat echoing the clandestine plotting that had become a hallmark of the Newman family. Nikki Newman, the matriarch whose elegance masked a cunning intellect, paced the room with a furrowed brow. Her plan, meticulously crafted to safeguard her family's legacy, teetered on the precipice of unraveling. The stakes were high, the consequences dire. Nikki's eyes, usually alight with steely resolve, betrayed a flicker of doubt. She had orchestrated this intricate dance of deception with precision, but as the hours waned, doubt clawed at her conscience like an insidious specter. It all began with Victor Newman, the patriarch whose iron grip on the family empire was both a source of reverence and resentment. His dominance in the boardroom was unassailable, but beneath the facade of invincibility lurked vulnerabilities waiting to be exploited. Nikki had long harbored reservations about Victor's latest business venture, a high-stakes merger that promised untold riches but bore the ominous shadow of financial ruin. Her maternal instincts screamed warnings, urging caution where Victor saw opportunity. But dissent was a luxury Nikki could ill afford in the cutthroat world of corporate intrigue. Determined to shield her family from impending disaster, Nikki devised a plan both audacious and perilous. She would manipulate the intricacies of corporate politics, weaving a web of deceit to undermine Victor's ambitions without arousing suspicion. It was a gamble born of desperation, fueled by a mother's love and a wife's unwavering devotion. As the first threads of Nikki's plan unfurled, she enlisted unsuspecting allies in her clandestine crusade. From the shadows emerged trusted confidants, each bearing their own burdens and secrets. Phyllis Abbott, the fiery entrepreneur whose thirst for vengeance mirrored Nikki's own, lent her formidable intellect to the cause. Together, they navigated the treacherous waters of corporate espionage, their alliance forged in the crucible of mutual need. But even the best-laid plans are not immune to the caprice of fate. As Nikki's machinations grew increasingly intricate, a specter from the past emerged to cast a shadow over her carefully constructed facade. Adam Newman, the prodigal son whose return had ignited old rivalries and unsettled long-buried grievances, loomed on the periphery of her vision like a harbinger of chaos. Adam's enigmatic presence threatened to unravel the delicate tapestry of lies Nikki had woven, his piercing gaze piercing the veil of her deception with unnerving precision. Beneath the veneer of familial camaraderie lay a battlefield fraught with mistrust and betrayal, where loyalties shifted like sand in the desert wind. As the days stretched into weeks, Nikki's resolve wavered under the weight of mounting pressure. Her once impenetrable facade cracked, revealing the vulnerability that lay beneath. Doubt gnawed at her conscience like a relentless predator, its insidious whispers sowing seeds of discord in her troubled mind. But Nikki was not one to succumb to despair. With steely determination, she redoubled her efforts, marshalling her resources and rallying her allies for one final gambit. The stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions, where the fate of the Newman dynasty hung in the balance.